Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. In this episode, one will talk about the Ford 1.5 EcoBoost engine. So to the point, the Ford 1.5 EcoBoost engine, like its 1.0-liter sibling, is a turbocharged, direct-injection petrol engine designed to offer a balance of power and fuel efficiency. It has been used in a range of Ford models, particularly those requiring a bit more grunt than the 1.0L, such as the Focus, Kuga, Escape in North America, and Mondeo Fusion. Review and opinions. The 1.5 EcoBoost is generally well regarded for its smoothness and strong low-end torque, making it feel responsive in everyday driving. It offers a good blend of performance for its size, often feeling more powerful than a naturally aspirated engine of a similar displacement. Reviews often highlight its refinement for a 4-cylinder or later 3-cylinder engine with a relatively quiet operation. However, opinions, especially from long-term owners and mechanics, often reveal concerns regarding its reliability history, particularly in earlier iterations and real-world fuel economy that can deviate significantly from official figures. Advantages: good performance. Offers strong acceleration and good mid-range pull thanks to turbocharging and direct injection. Refinement. Generally a smooth and quiet engine, contributing to a comfortable driving experience. Compact design. Its relatively small size allows for better packaging in various vehicle platforms. Fuel efficiency. Official on paper, it boasts impressive fuel economy figures, though real-world results can vary. Versatility. Used in a wide array of Ford vehicles, from compact cars to SUVs. Disadvantages and faults. The 1.5 EcoBoost, especially the 4-cylinder versions produced up to around 2018 to 2019, has been plagued by some notable issues. Coolant intrusion/head gasket issues. This is perhaps the most significant and well-documented problem. A design flaw in some early 1.5L EcoBoost engines and some 1.6L and 2.0L EcoBoost engines could allow coolant to leak into the cylinders, leading to overheating, misfires, white smoke from the exhaust, and potentially catastrophic engine failure, e.g., warped cylinder head, cracked block. Ford issued technical service bulletins and recalls to address this, with some repairs involving engine block or head gasket replacement. Wet timing belt degradation. Later 3-cylinder versions, while older 1.5L 4-cylinder engines typically used a dry timing belt. The later 1.5L 3-cylinder EcoBoost Dragon engine family can feature a wet timing belt running in oil, similar to the 1.0 EcoBoost. If incorrect oil is used or service intervals are neglected, the belt can degrade, shedding particles that clog the oil pickup, leading to oil starvation, low oil pressure, and potential engine failure. Some later models may also use a wet belt for the oil pump, even if the main timing is a chain. Carbon buildup. As a direct injection engine, it is susceptible to carbon deposits on the intake valves, which can lead to reduced performance, rough idle, misfires, and decreased fuel efficiency over time. Oil dilution. Some 1.5L EcoBoost engines, particularly in colder climates or with frequent short trips, can experience fuel mixing with the engine oil, diluting it and reducing its lubricating properties. This can accelerate wear on engine components. Turbocharger issues. While not as widespread as coolant intrusion, turbocharger failures can occur, often due to insufficient lubrication or excessive heat. Symptoms include whining noises, loss of power, and blue smoke from the exhaust. Breakdowns. Common causes. Breakdowns are frequently a direct result of the aforementioned faults. Engine seizure/failure, primarily due to severe coolant intrusion leading to internal damage or severe oil starvation from timing belt degradation. Overheating, from coolant leaks or head gasket failure. Loss of power/limp mode can be caused by turbocharger issues, severe carbon buildup, or misfires due to coolant intrusion. Crucial note: proper and timely maintenance, especially using the correct oil specification, is vital for the longevity of this engine. Fuel consumption. Official fuel consumption figures for the 1.5 EcoBoost often range from the mid-40s to low 50s mpg, UK, or around 6 to 7 L/100 km combined, depending on the power output and the vehicle it's fitted to. However, real-world fuel consumption can often be lower than official figures. Drivers pushing the turbocharged engine hard or frequently driving in urban conditions might see figures in the 30 to 40 mpg range, UK, or 7 to 9 L/100 km. Like all downsized turbocharged engines, driving style has a significant impact. Timing. The 1.5 EcoBoost engine has seen variations in its timing system. Older 1.5L, 4-cylinder, Sigma family, these typically utilized a dry timing belt. Recommended replacement intervals were usually around 10 years or 150,000 miles, but many advise earlier replacement, e.g., 80,000 to 100,000 miles or 7 years, as a preventative measure. Newer 1.5L, 3-cylinder, Dragon family, these engines often feature a wet timing belt for the main timing drive. As with the 1.0 EcoBoost, Ford's official interval might be 10 years per 150,000 miles, but due to documented issues, independent specialists frequently recommend an earlier change, often at 60,000 to 100,000 miles or 5 to 7 years, depending on specific vehicle use and oil change history. Some 1.5L 3-cylinder engines also use a timing chain for the main drive, but may still have a wet belt for the oil pump. It's crucial to verify the specific engine variant. Oil. The 1.5 EcoBoost engine is highly particular about its oil. It typically requires a low viscosity, fully synthetic oil meeting specific Ford specifications, such as Ford WSS, M2C948, B45W, 20, or WSS, M2C913, D45W30, depending on the exact engine and model year. Using incorrect oil can lead to accelerated wear, especially for wet timing belts where applicable, and can contribute to carbon buildup and oil dilution issues. Oil capacity generally ranges from 4.1 to 5.4 liters, 4.4 to 5.7 U.S. quarts, with a filter change depending on the engine variant, 3-cylinder versus 4-cylinder, and specific vehicle. Strict adherence to recommended oil change intervals and using the correct oil specification is paramount for engine health. Versions. The 1.5 EcoBoost engine has primarily appeared in two main configurations. 1.5 Li4, 4-cylinder. This was the earlier version, part of the Sigma engine family. It was launched in 2014 and offered various power outputs, typically around 150 PS, 148 horsepower, and 182 PS, 180 horsepower. This is the version most commonly associated with the coolant intrusion issues. 1.5L i3 3-cylinder Dragon family introduced around 2017/2018 e.g. in the new Focus Mk4. This is a newer design that incorporates cylinder deactivation technology, running on 2 cylinders under light load for improved efficiency. It also offers various power outputs, often around 150 PS, 148 horsepower, and 182 PS, 180 horsepower. Some of these variants adopted the wet timing belt design, while others moved to a timing chain for the main drive, potentially still utilizing a wet belt for the oil pump. History. The 1.5 EcoBoost 4-cylinder was first introduced in 2014, primarily as a replacement for the 1.6 EcoBoost in some markets, e.g., China, later globally, largely due to tax regulations based on engine displacement. It was initially seen as a logical progression in Ford's downsizing strategy. Following significant issues with the 1.6 EcoBoost, which also had coolant intrusion problems leading to recalls, the 1.5L engine inherited a similar design flaw, leading to its own set of widely reported coolant intrusion failures. The introduction of the 1.5L 3-cylinder EcoBoost Dragon engine family in vehicles like the 2018 Ford Focus marked a significant redesign. This newer engine aimed to address past reliability concerns and further improve efficiency, incorporating features like cylinder deactivation and revised timing system designs. While this newer three-cylinder version has generally shown improved reliability regarding coolant intrusion, it has introduced concerns related to the wet timing belt system. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.